exploitative. Feels bad, dude.
Wow, dude. I can confirm. I've definitely gotten every fair share of exploiting, and that's why every time I'm getting food with someone, I always offer to pay because I want to exploit. Holy shit, dude! It's so fucking weird.
I have returned.
I love my trolling titles.
Before I left, somebody in chat said, "How do I know if I'm an incel?" And I was thinking about it while watching my dog take a big shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Unreasonable and unhealthy romantic and sexual expectations on both yourself and other people, in my opinion, is probably how it boils down. Usually you have to be a little sexist as well, and you can't be fucking, obviously. But I think that's it. What were we talking about? That was the answer to the question that I was thinking about anyway.
If you unironically watch Coach Red Pill, you're probably an incel, by the way.
I unironically watch him to yell at him. Does that count?
That's
you don't agree with
kind
him.
of
If you
ironic,
unironically
right?
watch him and you agree with him.
Well, that's
right?
the thing. If you're gonna have the title
Right.
incel, you're automatically associating yourself to that group.
If you think he's preaching the Bible, then yeah.
Like, part of me, like, always starts thinking, like, these people don't actually exist. And then I, like, find them in the wild, and I'm like, no, they're real. No.
like,
The wild. Yeah, that's funny.
yeah, I hate when I see the stuff of like, well, it's worked for some guys, or okay, like mini rat, right? Some of these tips do work because it's basic, like, you know, kind of common sense a little bit, right? Oh, you know, go to the gym or whatever so you seem a little bit healthier. You know, take a shower, look well shaven, like, don't dress like a slob. But it's not because, like, women are, like, superficial beings, right? It's just, like, as I said before, it's, you know, who are you gonna talk to? A guy who looks like he's gonna kill you, or somebody who might have their life put together? And, like, I hate how, these incel forums keep, like, basically telling people what women actually want, despite the fact that none of them, like, admittedly can fuck, you know? Like, what's up with that, dude?
It's so fucking weird. And like, this is the problem that I have. When you push back on this, they, like, don't believe you. Where you're like, no, that's not true. I'm living evidence this isn't true. And it's like, they're like, they just won't accept it. They're like, no, this is my worldview. Your opinion doesn't matter. You're not, like, a good enough, like, sample size or some bullshit.
This is a good question. Do we think the problem is completely on incels? Is it maybe mental disorders, maybe things we should probably medicate? I'm adding that part, or, you know, have therapy for, or societal problems. Personally, I think it's 100% on the incels.
What did you think of?
That's not to say that maybe they don't have negative experiences. Of course, I don't want to say that nothing an incel experiences, like being rejected. Maybe they've had shitty interactions with people, and that's fine, right? Like, everybody kind of goes through that. Some more than others, and maybe they take it a hard way. But I do think it's an unhealthy mindset.
I think they're real enough to be a threat when they've committed, like, multiple mass shootings.
I think that it probably
sex ed
is
is part of the
coupled with
problem.
at least body dysmorphia. For the most part, at least the people that think, like, their bone structure is, like, what makes them gross and shit. And I think, you know, that should be addressed. And it's probably, like, some of these people very clearly have whatever it may be. They have issues socializing with other people, and they need probably therapy for that kind of thing, right?
So I also want to put all the blame on the incels because, fuck. But, like, at the end of the day, incels probably have some greater problems, and they're scapegoating all their problems on women. And
well, that's what I mean. Yeah, like, it's their fault in that, like, it's as much fault as anyone has, like, if they have anxiety, right? It's not my fault or society's. It is a you thing that you have to deal with. But it doesn't mean, like, you should be vilified for that mental illness or anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm willing to hear you out and help you, but it's like, people with anxiety don't treat women like garbage, right? So like incels do. Like, they may also have anxiety, but, like, it's not like, as long as it's not projected out at people and doesn't make the treatment bad, then yeah.
Right.
I want to, like,
usually in a manner that, like, hurts another person.
With you guys. And this is, like, the majority of the reason why I'm just like, there have to be, like, a large amount of people who are, like, sexist or, like, incels or MGTOWs or whatever that are literally these things because of, like, mental problems. And I don't even know how you fucking fix this. This is, like, this thread is, like, like an absolute like shit.
Can I read
Well,
this
yeah,
out loud?
taking advantage
yes, you
of
can.
like the
Okay.
determinant of another
How
person.
do I fix my fragile male
Right?
ego? This is on Destiny's Reddit.
So basically,
Yeah,
Okay.
don't.
Okay. All right.
It's
Okay.
really
All right.
incorrect.
Ignoring it. I'm ignoring it. All right.
okay.
And his tag
So
is
yeah,
serious. This probably has to do with a lot
so
of
when
other
you're
issues
selling
that
an
I have,
item,
like
right?
self-esteem,
Two people are in the
depression,
same like
gender dysphoria, et cetera, that
circumstances,
can't
right?
help.
The person can
But I have
afford
a
to buy
really
the
bad
item, blah blah
fragile
blah.
male ego.
Their
I
life
hate
is not
when
going
I
to
see
die if
or
they
read
can't
about
afford
successful
it.
women,
They're not going to
even
end
if
up with
it's fake.
homelessness.
But I couldn't care less
Um,
about men being
No,
successful.
I'm
Wow.
trying to explain
If
to
a
you.
girl likes the same hobbies that I do, or
This is
things
hard
that
for
I
me to
want
talk
to
about
like,
right now on
even
my
if she
stream,
isn't
so
better
give me
than
a
me, which in
second.
99% of the case, they are better than me, but that's just because I'm subpar at everything I do. I still hate it,
Oh, is
and
that
not
relevant
just
here?
that and not just hate
Hi.
it that it makes me angry. That's a weird way.
How
But
are
I
you
actually
doing,
get super
irrelevant?
sad and miserable, and I think about it for days. I really hate that I
Yeah,
have
I'm
this
having a hard
complex. I
time
shouldn't,
talking
and I don't
clearly when
want
I'm in
to.
the freaking
So what if girls
other
have
talk
hobbies? So
here.
what if women have careers? Why am I mad about that? What else do women expect, or what else do I expect women to do? I know the answer to this, but I don't know why it bothers me so much and why I can't stop it from bothering
How are
me.
you doing,
Maybe it's
irrelevant?
because I never grew up with a strong female figure in my household. All the women in my circle are kind of adult housewives. Yikes. Although
Here's
there's
some
absolutely
specific,
nothing
and you
wrong
do
with
not
being a
have control over the
housewife, it is an
responses as to
underappreciated
what-
career. I'm just talking about our modern societal norms. Any
Well,
advice?
it
I
is
know
a
I'm not going to
movement.
read some. I know I'm not. I know that I'm not going to read something and then have it change my mind because I've tried doing that before. But maybe
Well, yeah, taking
something
advantage
I
of
can
something that a
do
person is going
so
to
that I
strongly
can
suffer
naturally change
without,
my mind
right?
over time. Thanks. This guy needs fucking counseling. Is what
Like
he needs. He needs
a
therapy.
lot of
It's
help,
fine.
dude.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah, this
I
is,
had a
this
fun
is,
time talking. I was reading because
I mean, when you're getting irrationally
drug
angry at
criminalization.
other people that have like literally nothing to do with you, and you realize you're doing that, you need therapy, and it's not a bad like this is
Everybody
an
needs
indictment on our-
therapy. Literally.
Most people,
Right.
yeah. I would be very surprised if people didn't, but
Like,
this is
literally,
an indictment on our health
Everybody
care,
should get therapy.
our mental health care, and just like the stigma behind that in general.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
talk
like
tomorrow.
I'm not trying to put this
Be able to get
person
to
on
this.
fucking blast.
Or the day after.
okay?
Of course
'cause
not.
I might
Yeah,
be
but it
very
is
busy
the
with work
mentality.
tomorrow.
Like that's a terrible mentality.
It just fucking, it's just crazy. It's just insane. But like, where do you even like, other than maybe counseling by a male counselor, I guess, where do you, what like framework would you have to go about to fix this? This is crazy.
This when I read this, do you know who I thought of?
I thought of someone, but I'm not gonna say it. everybody
Well,
mutes
I
their
thought of the
screens.
quartering.
Oh,
What's
wait,
quartering?
actually, you're 100% true. That's one, oh my god, that's the quartering. Oh
Yeah.
no.
What's a quartering?
Don't worry about it. You're too.
You're pure.
Yeah, no, I can't. God, you seem nice, and I don't want to ruin.
He's a bad person
Just
on the internet.
yeah. If you ever see it in the title of one of my streams, go ahead and tune in, and then I understand if you don't come back. So, the quartering has a wife though. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying he necessarily feels this way.
Feels so
I'm
nice.
saying he caters his content toward exactly this man. 100%.
Yes.
Although this person says gender dysphoria, so maybe they're not a man. I don't actually know.
No,
Well,
I
he's
think
saying
a
how
lot
I
of,
fix my fragile male ego, right? So he's.
You think a lot of them
Right,
mistake
so-
it for
This is the cause of like the phrenology
dysmorphia?
that goes on in the incel community, where they start measuring skull sizes and shit like that. Like they start saying that they have like body dysmorphia, which probably
I think
is
they probably
true.
do have